everybody. I'm here again for Halloween. Kick it off there, lazy horse, if you don't mind. I see a bad moon rising. I see trouble on the way. Get up and dance. I see earthquakes and lightning. I see bad times today. Don't go round tonight. Well, it's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. I hear hurricanes are blowing. I know the end is coming soon. Oh yeah, it's coming. I feel rivers overflowing. Ooh. I hear the voice of rage and ruin. Don't go round tonight. Well, it's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. Hope you got your things together. Hope you are quite prepared to die. It looks like we're in for nasty weather. One eye is taken for an eye. Oh. Don't go round tonight. Well, it's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. Don't go round tonight. Well, it's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. There's a bad moon on the rise. Oh yeah. There's a bad moon on the rise. Ooh, there's a bad moon on the rise. That's for sure. Well, hello everybody. It's your Uncle Creepy here again. Good to see you. It's been a whole year since I came from my crypt, or I should say my cottage, to come see you. And it's great to see everyone out there tonight. Thanks for tuning in, and all you people watching on the replay. Well, I think you're doomed, because you should be watching it live. Hope you didn't miss the countdown timer where we featured the scary surfer sounds of the Currie Brothers' new EP called No Go Go Boogeyman. Oh, that was very scary. You can download it from Bandcamp for your own spooky Halloween party. You know, you got lots of time to prepare for that. Visit, if you have a chance, if you're up in Gravenhurst where the Currie Brothers, sort of haunt, so to speak, you might want to visit their music store there. They've got the Currie Brothers music store. It's right on the main street there in Gravenhurst. You should check it out because, they have lots of scary stuff there too. I may stop in on my way home to my crypt. My cottage. Well, I'm heading back there, that's for sure. Well, tonight we've got a great show for you. It's the Halloween edition of Tuesday Live with, pictures from that fellow down there in Eastern Ontario. He's haunting the river with his camera, capturing the souls of the wild things. Stan McRae, he always serves up such a tasty buffet of snackable wild things. Looking forward to that as well, And we've also got, some scary songs from Rob Dylan, Robbie O'Spoon, Neil Old, and Lazy Horse. And, to kick things off, here's that fella from the scary shed out there, Cousin Willy Witherspoon. Hey y'all, Willie here. Hope you're doing okay on this spooky night. I don't like that Uncle Creepy fella. All kinds of bats flying around the house, all sorts of creepy stuff going on. But anyways, Uncle Creepy said if you knew any ghost songs, you better sing them, or I'll come out there and see you. So I thought, I better sing a ghost song then. I think the best ghost song I could think of was Ghost Riders in the Sky. But you know, I was reading about it. It was actually it's based on indigenous people's kind of legends of riders, spirits riding through the sky. So, but the cowboys adopted it for their spirituality, I guess. An old cowboy went riding out one dark and windy day. He rested as he went along his way, when all at once a mighty herd of red-eyed cows he saw plowing through the ragged sky and up the cloudy draw. The brands were still on fire and their hooves were made of steel. Horns were black and shiny, and their hot breath he could feel. A bolt of fear went through him as they thundered through the sky, for he saw the riders coming hard, and he heard their mournful cry. Yippee-yi-yo, yippee-yi-yay. Ghost riders in the sky. Faces gaunt, their eyes were blurred, their shirts all soaked with sweat. He's riding hard to catch that herd, but he ain't caught 'em yet. So they got to ride forever on that range up in the sky. Horses snorting fire as they ride on, hear their cry. As the riders loped on by him, he heard one call his name. Willie! If you want to save your soul from hell, we're riding on our range. Then cowboy, change your ways today, or with us you will ride. Trying to catch the devil's herd across the endless sky. Yippee-yi-yo, yippee-yi-yay. Ghost riders in the sky. Ghost riders in the sky. Ghost riders in the sky.
Don't be scared, Willie. Just wanted to meet your furry friend Stu. See if he really lives up to his name. Back to you, creepy.
Well, that was very good, Willie. Really enjoyed that song, the Ghost Rider's song. That's very scary. But let's send it down to eastern Ontario, to the haunted shores of the St. Lawrence River and all those lost villages down there. And Stan McRae's wildlife pictures.
Hey, Stan. Where's Susie? She hiding? There's a big bird with a hole in a tree. He's looking for a place to bury me. Oh, there's ospreys talking about what they're gonna kill. Maybe they're thinking about going after a little deer. Those are scary flowers. And that's a scary skull. American God, that's scary. Oh, there's a bandit. There's a bald eagle wondering where he'll go to find his next meal. Oh, and a dog sled, ghost dog sled across the sky. Up in the sky, the ghosts are knitting games with a big spinning wheel. And they're baking bread and they're hammering stuff on an anvil. Hey, green heron, what you gonna kill today? Hey, dear, you gonna butt me with your head. There's a grouse eating bloody flowers. I used to be a Cody, but I'm alright now. Can I bandit?
That was really good, Stan. Really enjoy that. But you know, when I see Stan's colored pictures, I really just want to paint them black. I see a red door and I want it painted black. No colors anymore, I want them to turn black. I see the girls walk by dressed in their summer clothes. I have to turn my head until my darkness goes. I see a line of cars and they're all painted black, with flowers and my love both never to come back. I see people turn their heads and quickly look away. Like a newborn baby, it just happens every day. I look inside myself and see my heart is black. I see my red door, I must have it painted black. Or maybe then I'll fade away and not have to face the facts. It's not easy facing up when your whole world is black. No more will my green seagull turn a deeper blue. I could not foresee this thing happening to you. If I look hard enough into the setting sun, my love will laugh with me before the morning comes. no colors anymore. I want them to turn black. I see the girls walk by dressed in their summer clothes. I have to turn my head until my darkness goes. That's a really scary song by the Rolling Stones. I don't know what's going on with them. Are they? That Keith Richards, I think he's made a deal with the devil, that's for sure. But anyways, speaking of the devil, let's turn it over to Rob Dylan. I think he's got a song by his brother Bob about making another something out of something. Well, hello everybody, it's Rob Dylan here tonight on this kind of spooky, evil night here in the Beatles tribute room. And, I'm not sure, don't tell anybody, but I don't like that Uncle Creepy fella. He's a little creepy, I think, don't you think? But anyways, I'm going to play some song for you tonight. It's called My Own Version of You. It's a song my brother Bob wrote. It's kind of about, building a perfect version of somebody out of a bunch of spare parts, I guess. But anyways, let's give it a listen. All through the summer into January, been visiting morgues and monasteries, looking for the necessary body parts, limbs and livers and brains and hearts. Bring someone to life, it's what I wanna do. Wanna create my own version of you. Well, it must be the winter of my discontent. I wish you'd taken me with you wherever you went. They talk through the night and they talk through the day. Not for a minute do I believe anything they say. I'm gonna bring someone to life, someone I've never seen. You know what I mean. You know exactly what I mean. I'll take the Scarface, Pacino, the Godfather, Brando, mix it up in a tank and get a robot commando. If I do it up right, I put the head on straight, be saved by the creature that I create. Get blood from a cactus, gunpowder from ice. Don't gamble with cards, I don't shoot no dice. If you look at my face with your sightless eye, you can cross your heart and hope to die. I'll bring someone to life, someone for real, someone who feels the way that I feel. I study Sanskrit and Arabic to improve my mind. Wanna do things for the benefit of all mankind. Say to the willow tree, don't you weep for me. I'm saying to hell with all the things that used to be. If I get into trouble and I hit the wall, no place to turn, no place at all. I'll pick a number between 1 and 2, and I ask myself, would Julius Caesar do? Bring someone to life in more ways than one. Don't matter how long it takes, it'll be done when it's done. I'm gonna make you play the piano like Leon Russell, like Liberace, like John the Apostle. I'll play every number that you can play. See you maybe on Judgment Day. After midnight, if you still wanna meet, be at the Black Horse Tavern on Armageddon Street. 2 doors down, not that far for a walk. If I hear your footsteps, you won't have to knock. I'll bring someone to life, balance the scales. I'm not gonna get involved in any insignificant detail. Oh no. I can bring it to St. Peter, you can bring it to Jerome. You can bring it all the way over, bring it all the way home. Bring it to the corner where the children play. You can bring it to me on a silver tray. I'll bring someone to life, spare no expense. Do it with decency and common sense. Can you tell me what it means to be or not to be? You won't get away with fooling me. Can you help me walk that moonlight mile and give you the blessings of your smile? I'll bring someone to life, use all of my powers. I'll do it in the dark, in the wee small hours. I can see the history of the whole human race. It's all right there, it's carved into your face. Or should we break it all down? Should we fall on my knees? Is there no light at the end of the tunnel? Can you tell me, please? Stand over there by the cypress tree, where the Trojan women and children were sold into slavery. Long before the first crusade and long before, way back before England or America were made. Step right into the burning hell, where some of the best known enemies of mankind dwell. Mr. Freud with his dreams, Mr. Marx with his axe. See the rawhide lash, ripped the skin from their backs. Gotta get the right spirit, you can feel it, you can hear it. You got what they say I call the immortal spirit. You can feel it all night, you can feel it in the morning. Creeps into your body the day you were born. One strike of lightning is all that I need, and a blast of electricity that runs at top speed. Shimmy your ribs, I'll stick in the knife. Gonna jumpstart my creation to life. I wanna bring someone to life, turn back the years. Do it with laughter, do it with tears. I always liked Bob Dylan, even though I barely understood a single word he said. Huh? I didn't know Bob wanted to build himself a new girl to spare parts. Well, if they made one singer out of our entire band, I wonder what parts they'd use for what. Well, I've got the best nose. Rob Dylan. That was very peculiar. You know, I used to know a fella. Sort of was like that girl that your brother Bob was making. He was a fella called Frank. I haven't seen him for a while, but you know, he was made up of parts of other people as well. So anyways, you know, people are strange that way, you know. I don't know why, but you know, people are just strange. People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly when you're alone. Women seem wicked when you're unwanted. Streets are uneven when you're down. When you're strange, faces come out of the rain. When you're strange, no one remembers your name. When you're strange, when you're strange, when you're strange. People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly when you're alone. Women seem wicked crooked when you're unwanted. Streets are uneven when you're down. When you're strange, face come out of the rain. When you're strange, no one remembers your name. When you're strange, when you're strange, when you're strange, when you're strange. Have you ever been strange? Because, you know, I've had a lot of strangeness in my life, and it's really hard. Do 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 do. When you're strange, faces come out of the range. When you're strange, no one remembers your name. When you're strange, when you're strange, when you're strange, when you're strange. Oh, well, you know, I'm strange, but you know, we should really respect people who are different from other people, even if they're strange. Speaking of strange people, let's head it out to Dublin, Ontario, to that, you know, that potato hilling, pig swilling fella, Robbie O'Spoon.
Hello everybody out there in internet lands. Robbie O'Spoon here in Dublin, Ontario, having a grand old time, you know, eating me potatoes and, well, getting ready to carve a few potatoes for Halloween. You know, it's originally an Irish thing, you know, Halloween. We used to carve turnips, but I don't have any turnips, so I carve pumpkins here. But, you know, try to scare away the evil spirits, so to speak. But, boy, I should have one out here to scare away that Uncle Creepy fella. He's certainly creepy, lots of weird stuff going on, that's for sure. But anyways, I thought I'd get into a wee bit of an Irish Halloween song, or at least a spooky song. It's called "She Moved Through the Fair," and it's about a fella that's going to marry a young woman, and, well, I guess she goes to tell her ma and pa or something, and something happens to her. She's dead, and then she comes back as a ghost and tells them that they'll get married in the afterlife, I guess, which I guess there's something, he's got something going for you there. But anyways, bit of a sad song. She moved through the fair. My young love said to me, my mother won't mind, and me father won't slight you for your lack of kind. And she stepped away from me, and this she did say, it will not be too long, love, till our wedding day. And she stepped away from me and moves through the fair, and fondly I watched her move here and move there. And then she went homeward, just one star awake, like a swan in the evening moves o'er the lake. The people were saying, not two e'er were wed, but one has a sorrow that never was said. And she smiled as she passed me with her goods and her gear, and that was the last that
I saw of me, dear. I dreamed it last night. My true love came in, so softly she came that her feet made no din, and she laid her hand on me, and this she did say, oh, it will not be long, love, till our wedding day.
Well, hi, Irish fella. Just wanted to drop in and see how the swine swelling is going. Are you a little tongue-tied tonight? Back to you, creepy.
Well, that was really something, Robbie. Woman in the fair, that she was dead, maybe, I don't know about that, but anyways, let's turn it out to the Beatles tribute room and that fella that some people consider perhaps the greatest Neil Young tribute artist of our generation, Neil Old and Lazy Horse.
Well, hello everybody. It's Neil Old here, and got Lazy Horse here too. Lazy Horse a little spooked by what's all going on here tonight. It's a little freaky, even for a fellow like me who's been around the block more than a few times. But we got a good Neil song here. It's sort of a little bit of a spooky song. My, hey, hey, better to burn out than to fade away. It's all about rock and roll's never gonna die. So anyways, kick it off there, Lazy. Rock and roll is here to stay. It's better to burn out than to fade away. My, hey, hey. It's out of the blue and into the black. For that, once you're gone, you can never come back. When you're out of the blue and into the black, the king is gone, but he's not forgotten. This is the story of a Johnny Rotten, Johnny Rotten, Rotten Johnny. It's better to burn out than it is to rust. The king is gone, but he's not forgotten.
Did you know this fella's considered by many to be the greatest Neil Young tribute artist of his generation? Oh, the horse was a pretty good drummer. Do you think rock and roll will never die? Oh, I think it died when you wrote silly love songs.
That was really good, Neil, old and lazy horse. Kind of enjoyed that song. But you know, rock and roll will die. Everything dies. Sooner or later, everything dies. But not to be worried, because if you know how to play your cards right, then your life, like mine, shall be eternal. But here's a song that Rob wrote. It's called What Lies Below, and well, it's kind of a dark song, but I like it because, well, I like dark songs. And well, I guess I lie below too, so I'm going to do my version of it. I hope you enjoy it. Papers keep piling up on the step outside my door. The stories I'm reading, I don't need them anymore. The winters are warming and I'm missing the snow to cover up, to cover up. Darkness, and it's creeping across the land. It's kind of creepy. The television brings scenes of man killing man. Kids walking in schools carrying a gun. I look out my window and I wonder if I should run. If I should run, if I should run, if I should run from what lies below. faith in your family and those who went on before. They went looking for freedom and they landed on this shore. I think they found the last place in the world that a man could run to get away, to get away, to get away from what lies below. I wanna get away, I wanna get away, I wanna get away from what lies below. 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 Oh, that song is so scary, but so true, you know. Things that lie below and frighten us, you know. We should be careful about them, but, you know, I can see you out there. And, you know, I'm coming to see all of you, because I can see you through the camera that goes out into the world of the internet. I see you, Kathy and Dwight. Yes, I do. I see you up there, wherever you're not in Fenland Falls. You've moved, haven't you? Why'd you move on me? And I see you, Kathy and Steve. That's right. I see Steve and Kathy, too. We've got a lot of Kathy and Steves and Kathy. And I see Kathy and Calgary. What are you doing, Kathy and Calgary? And Kathy from kindergarten. Oh, there's lots of Kathys. I like Kathys, let me tell you. And I see Jim and Lynn, and Bob and Lynn. Well, you think you can hide on an island? Well, you better think again, because you can't hide from your Uncle Creepy now, can you? And Lee in Lancaster. Ooh, that sounds like a scary place, Lee. Especially you gotta follow those buffalo teams. That's very scary. And I see Ann and Barry. Or is it Barry and Ann? My memory fails me sometimes, you know. And I see Bill and Sandy. Bill and Sandy, you're hiding from me. I haven't seen you for a while. Where you been? Come on, I gotta get out to the show. Oh, I see Al. You can't hide, you know. Oh, there's David. Have you found your lost villages, David? They sound kind of haunted to me. Oh, and I see another David. You can't hide from me behind that rock, fella. You know that, don't you? I see Pat, Ricky, Bobby, and Smoking Hot there in scary South North Carolina. Oh, and Erna. Oh, I see you've moved to Ottawa. Lots of ghosts in the closets there in Ottawa, you know. When I see you Ron up there in Chile, Kapuskasing. Well, you can't hide from me behind your wood stove, Ron, you know that. The fire doesn't scare me whatsoever. And Nelson and Sandra. Oh, you're good friends because, you know, I sometimes sleep in the attic of your old house when I'm passing by that way. And Chris, you can't hide behind stone walls either. Oh, and Waxy. Oh, Waxy. What a peculiar name. And what a peculiar looking fellow. Well, maybe he's made of wax, I'm thinking. Oh, and there's Danny from the Bruce. Or is it Bruce from the Danny? I can never remember that one. And Peter and Catherine. Down there in that old town down along the Niagara River. Oh, and another Peter. Peter the hunter in Tennessee. What are you hunting there, Peter? I'm wondering that. Oh, is that you, Tim? I see you, Tim. You can't hide from me by watching the replay at a later date, you know. And Karen. Oh, Karen. She draws some scary pictures. Ooh. Oh, and Larry and Lorraine. Don't try to hide behind your lazy boy, Larry. I see you there. You can't hide there. Oh, Mary. see Mary. And Bill, is that you too? Was that you too, Stu? I see you, Stu. You can't hop away from me. And Mary and John, I heard you might be watching tonight. Oh, there's another Steve. And Jamie. And Betty. And Bob. And Rob. And Neil and Nettie. And Joyce. And you too, Willie, out in the shed. I see all of you. And I'll see you in your dreams. Ah, or maybe in your nightmares.